Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for more Legend of Keepers. I've been pretty into this game right now, so we'll probably be seeing a lot of it. It looks like our talent expenditure may not have saved when I quit last time, but we were looking to go up into here to get additional benefit from demoralizing traps, which sounds like fun. So let's do that. Not quite there for level 3, that's okay. And yeah, we're on to the next mission, which I did want to potentially look at upping difficulty, because the previous one was pretty easy. The heroes never made it to the back room, as far as I remember. Usually didn't even make it to the last non-keeper room, so I think we could try and turn this hard here. Let's see, so that makes the heroes stronger, our life total lower, and the motivation loss. Okay, so these are some big jumps, it looks like. We do gain additional experience. I wonder, can we mess with these? Okay, so you can mess with these sliders sort of individually. You know what, let's start here at a nice 130. Just because this feels like it's gonna be a pretty big penalty, having your monsters sit out so much more often. So let's go with strong hero, low master life. Keep the gains in the middle, and keep the motivation in the middle. 130, and I assume this doesn't experience. Yeah, this doesn't affect anything. So we'll keep this at default for now, and go ahead and start the game like this. Give us some bonus experience. Sounds like fun to me.
Let's get to work!
Alright, now, I assume, yeah, we don't get to keep our old squad. Although, I guess because we were summoning demons to this area, we get some demons here. So we got Arlyn, the succubus, very cool. She can deal fire damage to the front, she can deal nature damage to the front. And she has a passive, attacks ricochet the hero position behind the target if target's armor is positive. That's sort of interesting. So you almost want to look for somebody that has like 10%, maybe 20% armor, so that you can ricochet the attacks. Now that said, 30 and 20 damage aren't incredible, though the other one applies a lot of poison, I guess. That's pretty cool. Especially if you can poison 2 targets. That could be pretty powerful. We got Gwarg, of course, our orc. And what is this guy? Gonus the Satyr. What does he bring to our team? He also does nature damage to the front or the back, and then he deals morale damage, spreads 2 stacks from all penalties, applies the target to another random hero. Okay. So he's got some synergies with other people that apply debuffs. So I guess in this case it would be bleeding and additional poison. Cool. Alright, then we got Zizig the Knoll. Zikik. 30 nature damage, gain shell 2 if target is affected by poison. Damage taken from attack is reduced, and gain plus 15 resistance per monster of the group benefiting from enraged. Okay. We got Grignus the Goblin, so we've had one of these before. They deal nature damage to the front or physical to the back and apply a bunch of poison. That's cool. And Krama the Flame Eater deals area fire damage, adds 2 stacks to the penalty with the most. That's 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks applied to the target. Okay. That's on everybody. And damage dealt increased by 5% per stack of penalty. Okay. So we got a theme here. And what traps do we have? We have the Poison Cloud, 10 nature damage, Poison 2. Okay. 30 fire damage, Burn 3. And 10 ice damage, Frostbite 2. Apply 1 additional stack if ice resistance is negative. Okay. So, all that said, it feels like this guy might want to be with this guy, right? Spreads 2 stacks of all penalties to another random hero, and this guy gets a bonus for it. So I feel like these two want to hang out together, and then be with somebody else that can also apply some debuffs, which I suppose Gwarg can. He applies bleeding, and she applies a bunch of poison, potentially. This guy... Oh, he also wants to be with somebody that can apply poison to the front unit, which I suppose Grignus can. So that works out okay. Max ricochet, yeah. Okay, how does this leave us in terms of HP? We got 90, 50, 100, 120, 90, 70. That's reasonable, I think. Then in terms of resistances, these are all negative on ice. That's slightly concerning. Otherwise, it's a decent spread. These guys... a little low in air, maybe, but fine spread otherwise. So we may want to swap somebody so that we can have someone with positive or at least 0 ice resistance in this group. So if you get a hero that does ice damage, we can try to position against it, because right now this is pretty weak to it. So it would have to be one of these guys. So either Gwarg or this guy. This is the guy that spreads stacks. So these two really want to stick together. So that would mean taking him away, replacing him with somebody else that can deal some sort of stacks. I guess this guy could work. He's just a little heavy on the nature front, but also might... yeah, I guess it makes our HP values a little bit low for this group. So maybe that's worse, actually. Yeah, you know what? We'll just risk it. Hope there's not a ton of ice happening. Yeah, so we'll try it like that. Now, okay, we can do veterans right away, which sounds pretty tough to begin with. Obviously, it's a bigger gold reward, but... let's see. We get a monster either way, so it's an extra... let's see, this average is about 100, this average is about 200, so it's about an extra 100 gold. I think, given that it's the very first thing, I'm gonna try the base adventures here. Gonna take the coward's way out. We just increased the difficulty, so let's see how scary it is before jumping into the deep end here. All right, air damage, physical damage, 14 ice damage to monster with the lowest. Okay, but that's just the start. It's not so bad. Okay, so they deal air damage to the front, replace one of her penalties with bonus 3 at the start of her turn once. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Air damage, you do physical to everybody, so it doesn't really matter to my order. Apply dodge, and damage and morale taken from traps is reduced, okay? And you do fire damage to the front, and ricochets once the monster position behind the target if the target is defeated, okay? So we want high air and fire resist in the front, ideally. Let's see, air and fire. Oh, she's actually quite good at this. And she has a lot of health, a decent amount at least. So we'll put her in the front. Let's see. Oh, this is target's armor is positive, even though she doesn't necessarily deal armor damage. Okay, so she should be actually really, really strong here. Although this guy gets rid of penalties, which is fairly annoying. That's okay. Then once she goes down, I guess... yeah, you're probably the next best target. We'll put you in the back. Not much else to plan for. We'll just have to figure out what moves to use as we go. But hopefully we'll be messing up this front guy. We don't really have anything that messes with morale right now, so we're gonna have to be working on trying to deal damage to these guys. Okay, now this guy takes reduced damage from traps, so an AoE trap might not be the best solution, but let's see. I guess we have 2 AoE traps, so we'll have to use one sooner or later. 30 fire damage to the back, or 10 nature damage, or 10 ice damage. What are their resistances? Okay, they have pretty high ice resistance. They actually have fairly bad nature resistance overall. This is the guy with the best one, but he takes reduced damage anyway. Then fire in the back. Ooh, fire in the back's real bad. Okay, so we'll start with the poison cloud. Confirm that, do our spell. And then I guess this is better than this, just because 60 fire resist is pretty insane. Not incredible, but what can you do? And again, we're looking for air and fire resist for the front. Ooh, nobody's amazing at that. You're really bad at it. Guess you're the best with 90 HP, that's fine. And then I guess you'll be number 2 and you'll be number 3. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Fresh meat!
Holly!
Okay, so this guy's got a dodge. It's fairly annoying. Stuff ricochets. Shell if the target's poisoned. Okay, so we do want to make sure this guy gets poisoned. But she'll definitely poison it. Alright. Yeah, she'll definitely be doing nature damage to him. So I could deal physical to the back. He has negative 35 physical armor. Or I could try to focus on the front. He has negative 35 nature as well. Replaces 1 of her penalties with bonus 3. Not sure what that means. Let's focus on the front. Already this low is pretty bad. Alright, go with infection here. Wait, it spreads to multiple targets? Interesting. Or did it skip this guy because he's dodging? I'm not sure, but that was great. And then, of course, we'll do this. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, stick with doing this.
I'm committed!
At least not hitting that hard. And the shell's helping out. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well that ended quickly. This should be decent though. We've dealt a reasonable amount of damage here. Let's see, show no mercy, give enrage. Don't care about morale right now. Could deal 60 to the front. He has negative fire resistance, so it's pretty likely to kill. But our next trap's dealing AoE damage anyway. Although he has a lot of ice resist, I guess. I don't know, enrage is pretty good. But I think I'll just eliminate this guy as best I can here. Okay. So, 18 to the back, and right, and spreads 2 stacks of all penalties. Okay, well, I guess we'll focus on the front. Let's see, this guy deals AoE damage, this guy just hits the front. Could also try to focus on morale, but they're pretty decent on morale right now. We're definitely better off attacking health totals. So this guy deals physical to the front, this guy has a ton of physical armor. Okay, I think I'll have this guy focus on the back then. Alright. Uh-oh.
I'm committed!
Uh-oh. That wasn't great. Guess we'll leave her again. I'm glad I decided to take on the veterans at least.
I'm committed!
Hopefully our keeper can make short work of these guys.
Here comes my dinner!
Holly!
front guy's dodging. Won't take long for him to die, though.
No!
Ow. And that's some sort of back attack area. Front. Okay. It's unfortunate. Plus 3 bleeding. What's your air resistance? Pretty bad, actually. Yeah, that's for the best, since this guy's gonna dodge the first attack anyway.
안 그만해라.
The rats are pretty obnoxious. I will say that. Yeah, this seems good. Try to just finish them both off with debuffs here. Perfect. Okay. Well, that was tough, but we should recover most of that health. Alright, we got the Time Watcher. Air damage and morale to the front. Apply slow to ricochets to hero position behind if the target is slower than the Watcher. Okay. Interesting. And, you know, with 80 speed, that shouldn't be too bad. And air damage, deal 10% of the target's current morale, target's slower. Okay. Front minus 40 morale. I like that quite a bit. 40 air damage applied to Moralize 3. Okay. Neither of them too tough. And then the Drummer, okay, also not very tough. 18 air damage, air weakness 2, applies enrage 4 to all monsters of the group. So we got a bit of a buff thing. I think I like the idea of having somebody that can deal solid morale damage to the front unit. Seems like a good thing to have in our back pocket. So let's grab the ghost. Okay, still fine. What do we got? Event, engineer, and therapist. We have 450 gold. We are gonna make more gold, it looks like, with either plunder or business trip. So there is some thought to spending it at the engineer. I could also go to the event, but we have that choice down here again, so I guess let's spend money first. Oh, that's a big increase. 10 to 30 damage for an area effect. This goes up by 15 and then burn, and this is 15 extra ice. Okay, well this seems pretty amazing to me. So let's upgrade that. And I could still afford one more, so I probably will. Yeah, I just like upgrading the AoE ones, I think. Alright, so plunder versus business trip. Choose an employee to protect. So business trip will take somebody out of commission for a little while, whereas this will take 3 people, you know, possibly reduce their morale or something, which is slightly problematic. Let's go with the trip. 5, 8, and 14 weeks. Okay. So plus 2 and 100, 20 tiers, 190, 8 weeks. Or this is the ghost we just picked up. We get the Crystal Skull after 14 weeks. 25% of that monster is defeated, come back to life as Skeleton Warrior. That is really good. Can we handle things without the ghost? I mean, it'd be nice to have him, obviously. But, you know what, let's do this. Try to get this artifact going. Make sure it's selected. Alright. See you in 14 weeks. And that means we're going to want the event here, of course. Journeyman Trainer. 5 gold, okay. By chance, you meet a tamer traveling through the region and looking for some work. This traveler offers to train one of your employees at half price. If you have the right employee in your employ, you could even negotiate for him to work for free. Interesting. So we can either pay 75 gold to train this guy up a level, or we can hire a Flame Eater. Given that our roster is pretty empty right now, that wouldn't be a bad idea, though we do already have one. Or is this... Hold on. Oh, no, I think I misunderstood. This is the guy we already have, right? So I guess this means... if you have the right employee in your employee, you can even negotiate for him to work for free. Does this mean this guy's gonna get a free level, or does it mean I'm like giving this guy away? So one of those is a lot worse than the other. Let's see here, Satyr versus this guy. Let's see what happens. Are you level 2 now? No, you... Oh, okay, so we just got lucky there and we just got the training for this guy but for free. Okay, well, I'll take that. So he got a passive where all demons of the group may enhance resistance 2 at the start of the fight, increases resistances by 20. Well, that's insane. We just need to make sure he's grouped up with actual demons, which I guess is this little symbol up in the upper left. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. And then yeah, definitely take another event. Hunter insult. The trainee has spilled a burning hot drink on you in front of the blood spice latte machine. Fuck my life. Oh, we took 60 damage. Well, that's fine. I guess we'll go for tears. We don't have very many at the moment. Alright. These are medium difficulty veterans. So I guess we'll try them for an artifact. Now, let's see. We are, unfortunately, limited to this squad. But yeah, I like the idea of this guy being with all demons if I can. Which would be this. Do they work reasonably well together? Yeah, these guys work okay, I think. A little bit squishy maybe, but that's fine. And then these guys are going to be okay as well. Yeah, alright, let's give that a shot. Yeah, we'll have the tougher group in the front. I think that makes sense. And yeah, let's go let's try and fight these veterans. Oh, we even got the Crystal Skull right away. I thought we'd have to wait 14 weeks for it, but we actually just got it immediately. That's excellent. Alright, that is a lot of health. And we don't have a great way to deal with their morale, unfortunately. Okay. Reduce resistances, ice damage to everybody. Heals somebody once, and you do... excuse me there. Alright, so this guy reduces resistances and deals AoE damage, and this guy deals fire damage to the front. This is a tough group. They are veterans indeed. So we're going to be thinking fire and physical in the front and ice on everybody. Well, we can't do anything about the ice. I guess we'll put this guy in the front. Yeah, he has that shell stuff going as well, so that makes sense. I guess him next, just based on HP values, and him back. The problem is, these guys can only attack the front, and I really would rather not try to kill this guy with damage. Oh, they even ignore the first attack we hit them with? Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. How's this guy? Okay, this guy's physical is at least low, so I can try to focus on them with that. And then maybe try to do morale reduction with this guy. And this guy's just going to be kind of useless. That seems okay. Not great. Don't get me wrong, but what can you do? Alright, well the mortar's pretty bad yet again. They give us this mortar and then we just have all massively resistant things. They're not too strong on nature. They're actually reasonably strong on ice, so let's give them the cloud. And then I guess the portal, just because Frostbite will at least do something. And again, taking physical and fire in the front. Which nobody's good against. Cool. They all have the same health. Who's going to be the most and least important, I guess? This guy can hit the back with nature damage, which is pretty useful. And he's giving us additional resistances, so I want him for this back. Protect him, and then... Her attacks bounce. He just does AoE. I think the AoEs might be better. So sure, we'll try that. Alright, this is gonna be tough.
Come get some.
Feels like we're gonna take a lot of damage on our keeper.
Holly!
Okay, that's not okay. Yeah, definitely start with the goblin trick.
I'm committed!
Seriously? Oh, well, we got the skeleton warrior. That's kind of nice. Alright, well, can't do anything else about this. Definitely scream here. Okay, what's this guy do? Front and front. Oh, well. It's not incredible, but you do.
I'm committed!
Alright, one more scream, I guess. Not really putting a huge dent in these guys.
I'm committed!
Okay. What we got? Rage, whip, intimidation. I think we go for intimidation. God. It's just gonna be tough no matter what.
Only!
Okay, great. Well, we definitely target the back here. Oh, actually, wait, this can apply, or all damage to the front. I didn't think about that. It's pretty relevant as well. Express 2 stacks of all penalties applied to another random hero. What are they at right now? 330, 160. This deals 21, but then it'll deal extra because of the Terrified. This guy's just gonna deal AoE damage. Yeah, you know what? This seems fine.
I'm committed!
Alright, definitely go with infection. And I suppose the only thing we have. It does deal a lot of damage because of the massive penalties we've applied. So that's pretty cool. Alright, there she goes. Yeah, let's keep hitting the front.
I'm committed!
Alright, middle should die here, I think. Yep, there we go. Fantastic. Oh, you've applied a lot of debuffs.
I'm committed!
Okay, I was not expecting to kill this front guy. It's actually pretty insane.
I'm committed!
Whew. You even survive? That's incredible. Good job, Goatman. Alright, Pocket Mirror. We reflect one attack. Demoralize deals 200% physical instead of morale. And the Protean Barrel. You can only place one regular trap, but it gains multi-action at the start. Okay. Given how that went, maybe I want this Nightmare Catcher. Demoralized deals 200% physical instead of morale. -5 morale next turn. I really like the mirror, though. I think I'll just go with the mirror. Okay, we would like to give some of you guys a break now, so hopefully we can find, a merchant to pick up some new units. That would be great. And I'm pretty sure I just have to grab both these guys. The Time Watcher is pretty good anyway. Possessed Armor, that sounds cool. 25 physical, -25 morale to the front. Or no, to the back. Applies Terrified 2 of target's armor is negative. Okay. And then 10 physical and 10 morale to an area. Applies Burn 2, damage doubled if they're affected by burn. Okay, these both seem solid to me, so let's pick them up. Gives us a chance to do some things. It's good. Thirst for revenge. So a young man manages to sneak up on you and threaten you with a rusty blade. A young man manages to sneak up on you and threaten you with a rusty blade. His face streaked with angry tears, he seeks to avenge his family, tortured and devoured before his eyes. You gently pat him on the shoulder and show him the exit. Amuse yourself with his suffering, or offer him as a gift to your employees. Spare, torture, or offer. Interesting. Offer isn't bad right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that could use that boost. So that would mean, I don't have to worry about taking people out of commission quite as much. Yeah, I think I like that. Then we'll go to the event. Office tour. Okay, well, so we've seen this one before when there's a guy waiting for an interview. We can't afford to hire him, so we'll intimidate him for some sweet, sweet tears. And we can work out. We can go to the therapist, or we can go to another event. Workout seems good. We have a decent supply of blood and tears. We should be able to get something good done, and our keeper's been actually getting involved, so let's give it a shot. Okay, can't afford the rings. It's unfortunate. We can do yoga or skipping rope. Neither of these are like incredible, to be honest, but I guess yoga is definitely fine. I want 30 life. 30 life is just such a drop in the bucket. I think I'm going to save those for something better. Okay, don't think we're quite ready for the champion. Master bonus. I think I like the trap over the master bonus. I'll go with the middle veterans here. Now, let's see. Our guys got some stuff back. Could still take a few of them out of rotation, possibly, but let's see. Okay, we have a lot of different demons now, so if I'm going to keep this guy around, I should. I have the option to keep him with any of these guys. So let's try and remember how this works again. He deals nature damage and morale, and then spreads 2 stacks. That's pretty cool. Somebody else dealt this guy deals morale to the front and applies slow. It's pretty cool. This guy deals morale to the back and applies terrified sometimes. That's pretty cool. This guy does that, and she potentially does some stuff as well. I think I can potentially have this guy take a break. Let's see here. Maybe I swap the rooms as well. So we'll put all the demons here. There we go. Then have these guys back here. This isn't like my most impressive squad, but it's fine. I think this is okay. I could put... No, I think this is fine. The second room's not like incredible, but that's alright. And yeah, we'll go with the middle thing here. Go for the extra gold and the trap. Alright. So how are we doing on everybody here? Nature damage. Applies poison. Fire damage to the back. Dodges the first trap. Okay, that's important. It has increased speed. And area of fire damage randomly moves all monsters to another position. Okay. Those are both good to know about. So this guy's gonna dodge the first trap. So I should put the weaker of the traps first, I guess. At least weaker against him. He has negative nature and negative ice. He has positive both of those. He has really high nature and really high fire. Man, why has every single party had incredible fire resistance in the bags? It's just frustrating. Okay. So this guy's gonna dodge. This guy's gonna resist a bunch. Let's see. These guys care about what type of debuffs they have. He does something extra with burn, but it doesn't really matter. This guy armor negative by chance? It is good. So probably focus on him in the back. Spread stacks. Poison stacks. And this guy takes additional. Yeah, I'll start with the cloud, I guess. Alright. Now again, nature, fire. So nature and fire. Oh no, these are different positions, and then fire to an area. So we want to avoid low fire resist people. So I guess Pagonis is sort of the worst in that department. And we want somebody with strong nature resistance to go to the front, ideally. We don't have anybody. So we'll have to pick somebody with 0, I guess. Then, yeah, there's AoE fire, and there's fire to the back. Okay. So, she probably wants to live in the back. Take that big fire damage. This guy has 20% nature. He's negative on fire. Okay, so she can, yeah, she can hit him. That's fine. Him we want to avoid, ideally. Air damage to the front. Oh, your air resistance is actually low. That's fantastic. And then this guy deals physical damage to the back. That's perfect. Okay, and we'll put him in the front just because he's the largest guy, I guess. Although he takes extra nature damage, which is maybe not ideal. This guy, though, only has 60 health. I think this is still correct. Nah, actually, no, I don't think it is. Let's remove this guy. Place this guy in front. I think this might actually be right. Hard to be sure, but we'll try it like this. Go for the polar thing, and then place the remaining 3 monsters. Again, nature resistance in the front, fire resistance in the back, ideally. Okay, so you go in the front. And you have a lot more health. I'll put you in the back. And in the middle. Perfect. Alright.
Prepare to die.
Let's see how this goes. Sure, just like immediately kill me. That's fine. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go with the fire here. All right, I keep forgetting her stuff bounces. It's really strong. This guy is faster than me, so this won't ricochet, but deal 10% of the current morale if they're slower. Nah, we don't care about that. We'll just deal maximum air damage to the front. Oh, come on, really? We can get a single turn? Kidding me right now? Okay. 40 or 20 in bleed. Let's go with the bleed, I think. Another Infernal Kiss. Okay. Well, that sucked. Alright, this guy's almost dead, so that's fine. Don't need to deal with morale stuff, so I guess it's time for Show No Mercy. Alright. This guy can only hit the front, so he can finish off the front guy. Let's go with the Goblin Trick for the back here. Wham. I guess he'll finish off the front, sure. Okay. Oh, this guy has 35 armor. Well, can't do much else about this. Hit the back. Alright, well, this guy's dead. But that's okay. And I think we should survive this now. Maybe not. Sort of depends on how well this guy can do. What's your nature looking like? Pretty bad, alright. Is this enough? Oh, so close. Well, the goblin lives. Good for you, goblin. Alright, we get a new trap. That's fantastic news. Physical damage and broken armor 3. It's not bad. Area fire damage or nature damage to the front. Okay. I think I like these two. I have to decide which one is better. Maybe fire damage or nature to the front. I like the AoE traps a decent amount generally, so I think we'll go with the furnace. Have all sorts of different damage types. Alright. Guar, yeah, lots of people need a break. Let's see, there's another merchant. Seminar was that again? Outing. Okay. Yeah, the training is going to cost me a bunch of money, so I probably can't afford to do that over... Why is this yelling at me? Who knows? Okay, this guy comes back and we're going to have to take 1, 2, 3 people out of rotation, so... I do need to visit a merchant, and I think I'd rather visit the first one than the second one, so... Give it a go. Ooh, some cool new things. It's a trap. 30 physical damage, 3 bleed to the front. It's not bad for 70 bucks, actually. Okay, Yedigo and the Futakuchi Onna. Let's see. Deals morale damage to the back, apply tiredness. That's pretty good. And air damage to the front, apply vulnerable. Yeah, I mean, again, I really can't afford to not do this. I think I will take the dagger, sure. 70 bucks, it's a good price. Okay. And now, plunder or seminar. I don't remember what this is, so hey, let's check it out. Okay. The monstrous resources manager feels that your employees are at the end of the rope. As such, she is suggesting different activities to stimulate them. Bonus, +2 resistance, 15 weeks. 15 weeks for who, though? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Bonus +1 morale. Available employees. Bonus, shell. 15 weeks. Sure, let's go for magic initiation. Okay. Who knows what that'll do. And then we'll go for the event. Really haven't liked the alchemist very much. A Banshee has offered her crying services at a very reasonable price. She could get a smaller quantity of tears for free if you show show her one of your employees to get her all emotional. Apparently I can't do that, but I can pay her 50 gold for 20 tiers. It seems like a decent deal. Alright, so now let's figure this out. You're coming back in. You're out. You're out. You're out. Okay. This guy's coming back soon, which will be nice. Still mostly level 1, which I don't like, but what can you do? Alright, this is the guy that wants to hang out with demons, so who's my demons? You're all my demons. Okay. At least one of you has to go back here, but that's fine. Okay, these guys have some variety in like various back attacks. Who else can like do some kind of back attack? You have a pretty cool back attack. You have a front attack. Okay. Now, ooh, okay. Actually, these three can team up nicely for a morale attack in the back if that's something we're interested in doing. And tiredness is pretty cool as well. Right, this guy does stuff with penalties. Adds 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks, okay. Sure, let's move him to the back and try it like this, I guess. Have a little more variety in the front and then have these guys in the back. Seems okay. Then we have our traps here. Alright, how bad are the veterans? Not that bad. I don't know what this disaster thing means. But let's see, they get us a master bonus and some decent gold, or we can get a trap and the same amount of gold from the regular adventures. Sure, let's go for the veterans. I'm curious if disaster is a good or bad thing for me, so let's find out. Wait, what? Huh. So is that gonna be something they do? Who knows? Alright. Well, what do we got? We got the barbarian again. Lovely. Can't be affected by poison. Okay. And then there's a bunch of enrage nonsense. What do you do? 48 nature damage to the back, apply elemental weakness, heal. Can't be affected by bleeding. Okay, sure. And you do air damage to the back. So we got lots of people attacking the back here. And then, oh man, that's really annoying to give morale and other stuff back. Oof, they're all really, really powerful as well. Okay. So I can't do morale to the front all that well, can I? I guess I sort of can. These guys can't at all, but they can hit the back with physical and ice, which is pretty good. So they can focus on taking that guy out, which means I want to focus on either the back or the middle here, maybe. That's just a morale penalty, so that doesn't really help. Air to the front, how's that looking? Okay, I guess. Increase their damage taken as well. You're probably still going to be hitting the back. Okay, you do morale damage to the front. And you do morale damage to the front. Okay, so we'll probably try to focus on the morale damage in the front. Okay, so all that to say, you can't be poisoned, you can't be bled. Oh my god, how's your fire resist? Not that incredible, so I could mortar you. How's their nature? Their nature's pretty high, except for this guy who can't be poisoned. How's their ice? Minus 20, 20, 10, okay. How's their fire? 45, 35, 10, and then this definitely doesn't make any sense. So I think this is probably mortar and portal. Additional stack if the ice is negative. Sure, let's start with a mortar, why not? And then, yeah, we want these guys in the fight, ideally. And they're doing nature and air to the back. Nature and air. Oh, you're pretty good against that. So I guess you're gonna go hang out in the back, and then we'll have these guys. Oof. They're unfortunately pretty weak. But, I think we'll do something like that. Then go for the ice trap. As a spell, and I guess just the last 3 here. So again, nature and air in the back. I guess that means you. Rats. And we'll put this guy in the front and goblin in the middle again, and let's hope that does it.
Ah, fresh meat!
Okay, so disaster means we get an additional sort of spell-like effect. Okay. 15 physical damage, applies frostbite 3. 25 ice damage, applies easy target. What's that? Damage taken from traps increased. It's kind of cute. Or ice damage and slow them. Easy target 4. So I'll make this guy take a lot of damage from the next trap, which is kind of nice. You know what? Sure. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so disasters are a good thing. It's interesting to know. Alright, you're going first. We're going to go with this. Waste of time. Fantastic. Let's go. And tiredness is pretty interesting, maybe. Yeah, let's do this once. The damage to the friend doesn't really matter, and the tiredness is a good buff. Ouch. Oh, he's just dead. It's not ideal. Okay. Oh, there she goes. Ooh, we lived. That's good news. Let's go with another confusion, I think. That guy gets healed up. That's unfortunate. Alright, minus a bunch of morale. Do I have morale hits here? I don't. Okay. Burning Whip's not very good. Or I could do an Rage 3 these guys. That might be the best. Let's go with that one. Just try to take out this back unit at least. Alright, well, he can only do one thing, so here we go. The ice block's good stuff. Is this guy gonna die? Probably not. Let's finish him off. Alright. Oof, still alive, still alive. Chuck an ice block, it's good stuff. How are we doing on this guy? 170, 130, okay, and then 150, 300. What's your... Oh, you're negative. Yeah, okay, let's definitely do this then. And of course, the only move available to us. Oh, we survived that. That's good.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral!
Yeah, we even go first. Fantastic. This guy's now at 117, 130, so I guess I'm better off doing... Let's see, 80 physical, 24 air to everyone. It's the air resistance. Actually pretty bad. Yeah, the physical at the front doesn't make any sense, so let's go with this. Alright, and then this should kill them all. Alright. What do we got? Challenge can get better, Show No Mercy can get better, or we can get 10 extra armor. Ooh, 10 extra armor is pretty good. So is the Show No Mercy, but fights don't generally last that long, so I think I'll go for just additional armor. Alright. Recovered 3 motivation on a bunch of people, which is good stuff. Okay, so between the recovery and this guy finally coming back, we should have more than enough units now, so I'm not too interested in the merchant. The trainer's good, but we're a little short on cash is the problem. So I might just go for the event here just because we can't, like, we're not going to be able to afford to train a lot of our people. So let's just check out the event for now, and then we'll look for a trainer in the future, I think. Golthor the Destroyer. Do you have a moment to spare to talk about our Lord and Tormentor, Golthor the Destroyer? Refuse, accept, kill. I want to give +1 to everybody. That seems quite good right now, actually. Let's talk about Golthor the Destroyer. Sounds great. Alright, business trip gives us presumably money. No idea what this does. Yeah, there's a trainer at the end. Let's try and make some cash here. We can go for another artifact. Grants 50% to apply frostbite with monsters attacks which deal morale damage. 102 or... Yeah, you know what? The Yeti can go on an 8-week trip to give me some golden blood. Seems good. Bang. Merchant, therapist, or event. Don't think we need therapist now that we've talked about Golthor the Destroyer. Still not too interested in the merchant. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 employees at the moment. So, you know, one more, maybe 2 more would be fine, but I want to save money for the trainer, so let's just go to another event. A lost adventure. While wandering around the corridors this morning, you come face to face with a human. He seems as surprised as you are. What are you going to do? Kill, scare, capture. Ooh, 150, I think, is pretty worthwhile. Let's go ahead and capture them. And then definitely hit up the trainer and finally try to get some levels on these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I only train active? Do I need to, like, move these guys over? Oh. Well, that's annoying. I would have liked to potentially train some of these things. It's not the end of the world. There's plenty to train here, but still frustrating. Okay, I really like this guy's upgrade. You just apply bleeding on all your attacks. This guy, 175, just get kind of generically better. Apply haste to all monsters of the dungeon when Time Watcher is defeated. And, okay, that's pretty good. Applies random penalty 3 to heroes affected by at least 1 penalty at the start of the Possessed Armor's turn. Also pretty cool. And that one was 175, okay. All monsters of the group gain guaranteed critical at the start of the fight. Damage and morale increased. Oof, that's pretty strong. 27 consumes the stacks of burn. That doesn't seem great. 12 air damage and applies demoralize 2 to all heroes when the ghost is defeated. Okay. I like the guaranteed critical a lot. I like the random penalty, and I sort of like the haste here, maybe. No, I think this. So I think 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Alright. Pretty successfully spending our money there. And probably going for the veterans here, just because the regular adventures are extremely low difficulty. And the rewards aren't great from any of this, so at least, like the gold rewards, I should say. So at least we'll get an artifact with these guys. It seems good. Alright, let's move these people in. Let's see, I could have... No, nobody really needs a break, so we're good. So let's see. Did I grab the defeated thing? Or no? No, I didn't. Okay. So now we get to really kind of go off here and figure stuff out because we have a lot of different options. So this guy still wants to be with all demons, which I guess at this point we have actually an overabundance of demons. We have all 6 of these, and then this guy are all demons, right? So some combination of 5 of them want to stick with Gonus here. So he can do solid morale damage. The ghost, where did the ghost go? One of you is the ghost. You're the ghost. You can do morale damage to the front. That's really good. And then you do morale damage when you're defeated, so we probably want to keep you in the front room as well. Okay, so we have a really strong morale front attack here. I think she attacks morale in the back. You also attack morale in the front. It's pretty cool. And you attack morale in the back. So maybe... Sure, let's keep you two together so you can hit the morale in the back if that's the thing we want to do. And then what do? Right, you apply extra penalties. Let's see, you can do poison potentially. You can do demoralized as a penalty. That's kind of interesting. You also spread stacks of penalties. This is all interesting stuff. We'll try it like this, see how it goes. Nothing to do with our traps, so here we go. Alright, what do we got here? 85 nature resist? What the heck are you? Immune to spells. Rude. Nature damage AoE and applies poison. Okay. Physical AoE. Dodges or applies dodge and increases all resistances. Sure. Fire damage to the back. Dodges the first trap. Initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn. Wow. Wow. These guys are scary. Okay. So this guy's gonna dodge the first trap. So we want to start with an AoE trap, or I guess something that just hits like the front, maybe. Furnace deals fire damage. It's not incredible. Polar portal is okay. Mortar is obviously bad. Poison cloud's pretty horrible, and then flying dagger. It does have negative physical armor, so I could deal him 30 damage and apply a bleed. Or I can go for one of the AoE traps. I'm probably looking to kill this guy on morale, though. His morale's lower than his health, and we did have the 2 morale wreckers here. At least a few of them. So I think I'll just go for an AoE with the portal here. Let's see. So there's AoE nature and physical, and then fire in the back. This guy's pretty bad in nature, but I do need him, so we're put him down somewhere. And the other guy that dealt good morale damage to the front was this one. So, yeah, he's gonna have to get in. Alright, he can give us extra resistances, which will actually help. Let's see, your fire is 0. Your nature is 0. Your physical is -15. Okay. Who has good fire resist? These guys do, so we'll probably want to use one of these two. He has 90, she has 90. The physical and nature, how are you on those? I guess, yeah, alright, we'll use this guy. Good enough. So hopefully it's gonna be pretty low, but maybe not. So I need to find a way to like deal with these back units. This guy's really, really frustrating, but there's not a good way to hit the middle usually. So let's see. 30 morale to the back. We could go for the back morale attack here as well. Let's see. You deal physical damage to the back and apply tiredness. Okay, so physical armor is pretty good. So it looks like I might actually want to do it that way. Kitty, I need you to sit down. Yeah, so I might want the guys that deal morale damage to the back, which would be these two. Oh, she has -40 physical armor, and this guy's 50 though. That's at least pretty good. And solid fire as well, so I guess we can put him in the back. She can sit in the front, I guess. Then what do you do? Nature damage to the front. I guess we'll just go with this guy. And final trap is gonna be the flying dagger. No, because they're trying to kill this guy with morale. Mortar doesn't make any sense. Poison Cloud's horrible. Furnace, then, I guess. Still bad. Maybe we hope this guy's dead already. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the dagger. I don't know. None of them are great here, unfortunately.
Come get some.
Ouch. Alright. Well, this is at least pretty decent. Then confusion. God, so many effects. Pretty brutal. Well, I can only do one thing, so I will do it. Uh-oh. This could have gone better. Who's immune? One of these guys is immune to spells. The other front guy, okay. So Intimidation won't do anything to him. Burning Whip won't do anything to him. Intimidation will hit the other two at least. Which is not totally irrelevant. But I'm probably better off just doing the usual Show No Mercy. Okay, that's just infuriating. God, could you stop for just a second? I guess not. This is insane. We're definitely doing this. I think a screen here. They messed me up good. Yes, armor negative, it is not. Okay, well. 18 physical and minus 18 morale applies burn 2. Minus 18 morale to everyone. I think we'll just go for this. Hey, neat. Alright, scream. And let's see, this guy has negative 15 physical armor. Yeah, let's just mess him up. It's turned out weird.
Who dares disturb my slumber? No!
Ugh, they're so fast. God damn. Alright, so this guy's gonna dodge the first thing I do, so I think I start with the AoE. Yeah, everything else just hits the front, so.
No!
This fight's gonna hurt. They're applying so many nasty effects. Alright, well, let's AoE again.
One more corpse to decorate my home! No!
If I don't lose this. Okay, this is close enough to killing. Let's see, what is this guy? 180, 140. I'm probably gonna end up killing them with physical damage anyway, so let's do that. Trying to kill stuff with morale has not worked out this this time around. Holy crap. Well, that was unpleasant. Alright, what do we got? Ice damage from monster attacks are dealt to target's fire resistance if it's lower. Okay, we only have like a few of those. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose resistances. Applies Terrified 5 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Well, that could be fun. We have a lot of demons. Sure, let's try it. Okay. Oof, our guy is in trouble. Wonder if the doctor... We've done the doctor before and he's not done anything, so maybe he heals me, which would be fantastic. So I think I'll try that over the engineer here. Yeah, we healed 120 life. Okay, great. That helps. Gets us out of trouble a little bit. Still not a huge fan of the alchemist, I don't think. On the other hand, we do have 80 blood. So maybe that's worth visiting, but nah. Let's just keep hitting the events. Broken trap. Well, that sounds bad. When traps, you can repair it. No, we're not paying 150 gold for that nonsense. Alright, a siege or an engineer, and then a business trip or an event, and then we're off to another fight. Well, one of our traps just got broken, right? So renting out traps is a little bit tough at the moment, so I guess we'll check out the engineer. Okay, can't afford much, evidently. Okay, I can do one of these two. This one's just very dark, so it looked like it was grayed out. Okay, that's not bad. Or this. Just one more frostbite on that. That's not great. Sure. I mean, I need some help right now, so let's do that. And then the business trip or the event. I think this guy should come back. Yeah, we can do a business trip here. That's fine. 18 weeks for an Aegis. Creatures transfer their stack of Enraged. No, we're not doing anything with Enrage. 5 weeks for Jarjul. Or 8 weeks for her. Let's just go with this one. Sure. Yeah, he'll recover his stuff, get us a little bit of gold. Seems alright to me. Now, okay, yeah, he's out. Nobody else. Oh, this guy kind of needs to go out, I guess. He lost a lot. But otherwise, we're doing okay. Okay. So I need to move at least one demon over the front. I prefer having better selection. Oh, you're not a demon at all. I guess, yeah, it'll be 5 and 5, so. Let's see. I guess I only have 2 demons to choose from. And they're both down some morale. Poison stuff. You apply extra stacks. Does this guy hits? No, who hits the back with morale nonsense? Oh, it is her. Okay. So it kind of makes sense to keep these two together. But I don't necessarily want them to the front. Maybe I make the demon room the back. So I transfer these guys over. I keep my 2 morale in the back guys. Oh, I meant to transfer you. You go here, you go here. Yeah, these guys do morale in the back stuff. This guy spreads stacks of things, so sure. Something like this I think seems reasonable to me. These guys have a better chance of survival that way, and it's pretty helpful. Alright, what are our options here? Same difficulty on the veterans. One gives us a monster, one gives us a trap. The trap comes with more gold. The monster comes with less gold. Do we need a monster? Not so badly. I think I'll go for these ones then. Right. We apply Terrified when Demon is defeated. Okay, cool. Alright. So we got... Can I... Oh, I can look at these. Okay. Physical damage, bleeding, 20 morale, demoralized, and 30 fire weakness. Fire weakness, interesting. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Heal, increase speed, nature damage. Removes penalty at the start of turn. Gives morale back every turn. Sheesh. Has 570 health. Okay. And this guy has an absurd amount of health as well. 25% of the hero's morale once. Can be demoralized. Wow. So we might have to go for a kill here, which is going to be tough. But they have a lot of stuff that messes with morale, so... So we're going to be looking for damage, I think. So let's see. What are your resistance? Nature is pretty high. Fire's medium. Ice is high. And then physical on the front guy is actually quite low. So that's not bad. So I could start with the dagger, or let's see, what do these things do again? Physical damage and bleeding. Yeah, it's just pretty good. No, and then fire damage and fire weakness. That's okay, depending on... Yeah, I could do fire weakness and then use this guy. Deal a bunch of fire damage. It's kind of interesting. What's your ice resist? Pretty bad. Okay, so I could do that there. Doesn't really change what I'm doing here, I guess. Yeah, alright. Let's start with the dagger. Plan to apply fire weakness. That means I want to use this fella. What are we doing? Nature in the back, ice in the front, air in the back. Okay, so nature and air in the back is good against nature and air. Absolutely no one. I guess this guy is... No, 2 minus 10s isn't really great. I guess this guy actually... 25 and 0 is respectable. I guess 50 and negative 25 is also respectable. And this guy has massive ice resist, right? So I probably want him in the front. And then I want this guy in the middle. And let's see. Yeah, I think this guy in the back makes some amount of sense. Yeah, these guys don't seem great here, so this seems reasonable to me. And then let's see what's okay. I have 25 fire. Air to the front. How's that looking? Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay. But I also need to pay attention to these resistances. So air and nature in the back again. Okay. Guess you're going tanking in the back. Okay, get to basically not use one of these. So is either of these guys bad against nature? You're kind of bad against nature, so that could work. You're pretty strong against physical. You two aren't though, so I could just use the AoE version. That wouldn't be bad. Then you do fire and nature the front. They're quite strong against actually. So, oh, and this guy has excellent ice resist as well. So that's awesome. All right, so for the final spot, I think this guy has really high fire and nature. So, I'd rather just use this guy. He's a little bit healthier as well. So, makes sense to me. And the final trap. They're all pretty good against nature. They're all pretty good against ice. I guess it's going to be the furnace. Sure. Alright. It's going to be tough. I'm glad we had the doctor at least, but this is going to be rough either way, I think. Alright, so plan here was to do the heat wave. Try to get some benefit from the extra fire damage. Ow. That was just rude. Alright, let's go. That's pretty good damage for an AoE.
What?
Right, I guess this guy's not actually gonna... Oh no, he can hit the back pretty hard, yeah. Slowed just reduces speed. I mean, that could be helpful, but I think I'm gonna focus on dealing damage right now. Clear this guy. Fantastic. Alright. Continue with the ice block. die. Oh, that hurt. Alright. Yeah, terrified certainly matter. Do I want to slow them just in preparation for the next fight? It's just gonna deal so little damage to these other things. I think not. Oof, that was a big heal. Alright, definitely not intimidation. Burning Whip, you have 35 fire resist. Alright, classic. Classic enrages here. Okay, you get to go first, that's cool. Front or back? Let's see. I guess we're going back. And then front. Yeah, definitely front. Vulnerability is pretty cool as well. I don't even know what I just applied to them, but I'll take it. So 18 physical and applies burn or a physical fist to the back. Yeah, I think I like the AoE here. And then we'll go for Mischief in the back. Ouch. Oh, hey, that's neat. Alright, well, that didn't last long, but bought me an extra hit, which is somewhat relevant. Let's go with their AoE attack. And their back attack. This lady's pretty close to dead, which is great. What am I applying to them? Oh, vulnerable? Wait, no, that's not right. But, oh, it's just a random penalty, right? Of course. Okay, she's gotta be dead. She's at 19. Just taking a bunch of extra damage. Yeah, so it's just Shadow Fist, I guess. And Mischief. She seriously survived that shit? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, well, I can only attack the front, so let's attack the front. This is armor. Negative 45, wow. Get wrecked. Alright, well, he should die to our trap here, or at least shortly thereafter. Perfect. Alright, we get a nice treasure here. Morale at the back. Physical damage and broken armor, or 40... Yeah, I think I'll take the dart here. That sounds sweet. We are going to need some breaks for a couple of people, but that's okay. What's this? Oh, it's just going to be the Archivist again, sure. We've unlocked. Heroes affected by burn lose 30 speed to Tarball. Neat. Alright, I think with that, we'll call this an episode. Pick up next time by going to either the Merchant or the Workout. We have 101 blood, so I'm pretty interested in the Workout, I think. But we can delay that decision for next time. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And I'll see you for the next one.